go to RyKarHomes.com.
Hey guys, Jude and I came down to Clover, South Carolina today to take a look at the available lots here at Edmunds Farm. Edmunds is spelled with a U. First of all, when these trees green up, it's going to be fantastic. This is a local developer. They're conscientious. They do what they say, and they have several local builders here that, two of which in particular that I can vouch for in a positive way. Now, Knott's Builders is that very, very first one. And here's what I'll tell you. When I got back in the business nearly 11 years ago, I spent quite a bit of time sitting in a Knott's home model with my new homes protege, who is still with them. He's in our firm, and they've got lot one right here tied up, and they're going to build probably a spec on that. But before they do, they're going to put a spec, which might be their model home. Heck, you might be able to find me in this model home on lot number 2. They've got a great plan called the Hampshire with a primary suite down. Now, I like the idea of living up towards the front of a neighborhood. And even though that might be a model, if you want to buy it, my team can help you. We're buyer agents. You never want to reach out to the builder. You always want to have a buyer agent in your pocket and let them help you in the transaction. So lot 3 is sold, and that's from Greybrook Homes. We've had a good experience with them in another May Green development, and which we were at just a few weeks ago. So they build some great ranch plans as well as 2-story. Now there's a builder in here that I don't know. They've got picked up a few of these lots, and that is this RyKar Homes. And again, if this is the lot that you want, we'd be glad to represent you and help you vet them and so on. So there are several tracts that you can buy on your own, but I'll be honest with you, I do like the idea very much so of helping you with start to finish, with the lot, with the build, with the builder. I think you're going to have a more seamless transaction, and that's going to be motivation for us to help you at all. It's not much in it for us to help you just to buy a lot. So go on your own, buy your lot if you want, play around with the builder, build it yourself. But if you really are serious about building a house and occupying it, having a builder. Now this is Waddell. Hey Al, shout out. He's legendary, been around for a long time. I like the way that they've done that foundation and put brick on it, making it look nice there on that crawl. And again, that builder, we can help you with them if you build here. So guys, here's what I'll tell you. Knott's Builders, they've picked up several lots, including that one right there on the corner. It'll be facing this street right here. And this is a great little cul-de-sac. There's something about a cul-de-sac, it's nice because you don't have a lot of through traffic that way. Now, the other builder that I've already mentioned them, Greybrook, they've got, this one is already sold, but they are doing what they say. Now, here's another local builder, RyKar. I know they're sales and marketing, their listing agent. You know, my sense is this is look like a Greybrook lot here. My sense about RyKar is that they're probably great. Like many local builders, maybe they work for a production builder and think, hey, I think I can do this on my own and maybe produce a better experience and a better home. So I haven't had any experience with them, but you got to know I'm a little gun shy. We did get burnt. One of my clients, YouTube subscribers, from a local builder that went belly up. So I'm still a little gun shy. So having somebody like Knott's that's been around for many years makes me happy, gives me some greater confidence, and they've got about 10 lots in here to pick from. So there's a Greybrook Homes lot there. So what's happened is the builders have come in, and just a handful, there's 39, acre and a half, and they have picked up a number of lots themselves and priced it comprehensively. Lot 40 is 1.7 acres. Did I read that right? Here we go back in the back on this cul-de-sac. I really came down today to look for one that was 1.8 acres. This might be it right here. Fanning out to the back. Here's lot 41, don't know for sure. 1 acre. See, all these are at least 1 acre, which is cool. Some 1.2, some 1.3. Now here's a Knott's lot 42. Back on this cul-de-sac. And again, they've already thought it through. Now they do have one of their stellar ranch plans They've got lot 43 and probably could build, say, let's just say they were thinking about a 2-story there, but you said, hey, I want a ranch because I like that lot. Working with us, we can help you work through that process. Same with Greybrook, and say, hey, you have this lot tied down, but what house were you thinking about? And they may say, well, we were thinking about X. And you say, well, I think I want Y. Here's 45, that's a little over an acre. And again, having a good buyer agent is so important. Here's one that RyKar Homes has tied down, lot 46. Man, I love doing this. We love what we do, by the way. And we're good at new construction, but have that one sold. What you want to do is have a really good buyer agent. And these folks are offering us what we call a co-broke. You know, the recent lawsuits are trying to, some ambulance chaser lawyers trying to, oh, I'm sorry, sir, I didn't mean to say that about you, are stirring up something that I don't think was broken. In order to get some kind of damage, that's RyKar Homes, it is sold. On behalf of, I don't know, don't get me started on that little soapbox. Lot 51 is 1.24 acres. Greybrook has got this one tied down next door. And, but the ecosystem, the way it has worked for a long time, 1.15 acre, RyKar again, doesn't say sold on it. But the ecosystem, the way it works, if you ask us to come and list your home, I went on a listing appointment the other day with our brand new listing agent on our team. By the way, lot 55, that goes way back. It's on this corner and it goes way deep, way back. If you want to have like a huge, no, I don't think you can hunt on it, but it's a deep, deep backyard. That is a big lot. But again, if we list your home, and all of my team members can help you list and sell your home in North and South Carolina. All of us were licensed in both. I think that's important. We would typically come in and say, we want you, the seller, to pay both agents. We'll charge you X, of which we will offer a co-broke to a buyer agent. Why is that good? Because buyer agents with buyers are out working hard on behalf of the, this one's sold. Now there's a good example of a RyKar home. It's nice looking, beautiful. We could probably get you into that house if you want to see the level of their work, if that hasn't closed yet. Now I think that's good looking. Wow, that's another RyKar, stylish. And so when we say we want to charge you X%, we're going to split that with the buyer agent. We're going to offer a co-broke. Typically you split it in half. And what that does is that motivates people that have buyers that are willing to work hard to get to the closing table. See, that's what's important. If we're listing your home, we don't want to just get a contract. We want to get it to the closing table. So there's a, looks like a Greybrook sold, nice looking. And so offering the buyer agent, a buyer agent commission, that one's sold, is important for that ecosystem that has listing agents out working on that side of the street, buyer agents working on the other side of the street, working to get it done for you. Now, if you're still with me, you're probably pretty interested in a 1 acre plus lot. And Clover, South Carolina, by the way, just like York, very cool small town. Somebody asked me the other day, is it as cool as Waxhaw? Honey, very little is as cool as Waxhaw. Lot 17, that's 2.3 acres. We're coming back to a cul-de-sac. Let me say that last statement again. Honey, almost no small town is as cool as Waxhaw. Jude and I were down there yesterday afternoon. There are a lot of people just coming, hanging out Saturday, Sunday afternoons, going to the shops, going to the restaurants. Here's one that's 1.5 acres. This is lot 18. I believe this is the one I came to see today. Yeah, so that one fans way back. Beautiful signature tree here. And what we can do, if you're interested in that, we could actually get out there with the builder. For instance, Knott's Homes. I could get out there with the rep from Knott's Homes. If you're interested in one of their plans, we can send you their plans. I can shoot a video of Mike and I walking that lot, talking about it, pointing out the good, the bad, the ugly, and we would make that a private video for you, 1.4 acres. And if in fact you pass on it, then I'll make it public. But again, to me, representing you, my team, 1 acre, lot 22. Knott's Builders is a known commodity. You know, Mr. Knott's, lot 23 is Knott's Builders. Big signature tree up front. Can you keep it? I wouldn't see why not. But Mr. Knott, first of all, Mrs. Knott's knows dirt like none other. Lot 24. Mrs. Knott's is a dirt maven. She knows it. Mr. Knott's was the developer in much of Ballantyne. He worked and helped to develop much of that. So there is one, probably sold, maybe not. So guys, I want to introduce you to Edmunds Farm, like 3 minutes from downtown Clover, maybe 10 minutes from York. York's a very beautiful, historic downtown as well. We would love to help you here at Edmunds Farm, and we can help you represent you to buy a home from any of these builders, and or pick up a lot and choose a builder and get you to the finish line. One nice thing about these builders, at least I know Knott's for sure, they are offering to pay for the construction. You know, a lot of builders, even some very notable luxury home builders, are asking you to get a construction perm loan. Knott's Builders, they got the lot, pay at closing, they'll finance it. That's heavy. Well, guys, if you've been with me for 11 and a half minutes, you really must love me. And maybe even you love the boy Jude. Where are you at, boy? Hey, you, are you a real estate dog? Definitely not yet. Are you aspiring? We'll see. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next video. Holler at your boy.
Go to RyKarHomes.com.